A leader is one who knows the way, who goes the way, and who shows the way. With that thought in mind, we decided that we needed to do a leadership intervention, because when a lot of leaders move in a certain way, they show a certain way to their next levels, then you can really build in a lot of momentum, a lot of cultural consistency in the organization. So we decided that we wanted to groom the second level leaders in the organization, and there was a lot of groundwork that happened before we planned the intervention. What we did, we identified the different levels of leaders in the organization. Basically, we split the organization into four categories of leaders, and then we decided what are the skills, the traits that we want to see in each of these categories of leaders. Now, once that was done, we identified the people who were in these buckets, in these categories, and then we decided, now how do we identify the gaps that are there in or something that is we are falling short of in these categories. That's how the topics came into picture. Things like customer centricity, how to influence, how to do cross-silo collaboration, etc., etc. Some 6 topics came up. Now the next stage was that we did was to survey the organization. We did 360-degree surveys. We did questionnaire-based surveys to the managers of these leaders. We did interviews to get situations and instances where things have not gone so well, so as to identify how the content should be designed around these topics. And these inputs were given to the vendor. We kind of collaborated with the vendor to create the content and decided we will go for a 4-month intervention for these leaders. The 4-month intervention happened where we had in-person sessions, we had activities and assignments, a lot of knowledge sharing, discussions, and then we did a developmental dialogue where each of these leaders who underwent the training and the program, they came and presented their learnings, and they also made a commitment in front of the group that these are the implementations that they are going to do in their own areas of work. But we did not stop at that. After the developmental dialogue, we had monthly connects of 1 hour, with all these leaders who underwent the intervention, along with the top leadership, so that we could gauge the progress, we could share knowledge. Wherever there was confusion, we were stuck, people could discuss with each other. And today was the last session, the last connect that happened, and we could all see that, how the leaders as well as their areas of work have got impacted, in visible as well as in unseen ways. And now the next step that we want to take is, we want to bring in some consistency, more momentum, so the next level of the leaders can get trained on the similar topics that these people underwent. So I think, we had a very successful intervention program, and all the best to all the leaders.